Good morning. I'm Jason Decker, General Sales Manager at Wright Toyota in Scottsdale, Arizona. Doing a quick video on how you can help build your credit. And this isn't just for buying a car, this is across all spectrums in life. So the first thing you can do is really spend some time, get a secure credit card. Well, what does that mean? What you can do is go to your bank, put $500 on a credit card, and that's how you'll start yourself off. Okay, even if you've had a bankruptcy, foreclosure, whatever, okay, it all boils down to credit cards right now. I've seen people with 3, 4, 5 foreclosures, but they have their credit card debt in line, and they'll be scoring a 670 to a 720 credit score. So it's so important to make sure that your credit card debt's in line. And then I've also seen the flip side where people will have 4, 5, 6 paid autos, 5 or 6 paid homes. They have 0 credit card debt and they don't have any score because they don't have any active credit. And that's what people need to understand. There's a lot of these gurus out there that preach, hey, have no debt, have no debt, have no debt. But when you go to buy a home or you want to buy a car and you want to qualify for a loan, you don't have any credit. And you need to make sure you do that, and that's through a secure credit card. Next thing is make sure when you're paying off your credit cards, pay them down to a 0 balance. But keep the credit card open, because what the banks are looking for and what the credit bureaus register is total revolving available. What that is that's the ratio of credit you have available to you relative to the amount you used up. If you're over 90%, then you're going to score relatively high. If you're on the flip side, you're below 50%, it can severely impact your score. I've seen people with absolutely pristine credit, but let's say they just bought a home and they've decided to furnish their home, and they put all of the furnishings on a credit card. I've seen them where at one point they were a 780 and all of a sudden they're a 620 because their credit card debt's in line. So be very careful. But make sure when you do pay these down, you do not cancel them out and do not close them down, because you need those ratios to be in line. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, and I want you to understand how truly important it is. Also, a little piece of advice you also can do, which can help you with those big balances. A lot of credit card companies offer you a 0% interest rate on balance transfers. I highly recommend you do this. You can jump from card to card, but you have to be pretty disciplined about paying down your balances, because after that 6-month period they typically jack the rates up to 14, 15, 16%. So make sure, if you're going to try this strategy, which I can tell you works if you're disciplined and you make sure you pay off your balances, make sure that you can do it. And again, if you're paying at 0%, it's 10 times better than paying at 8, 9, 10, 12%. Also, the final point I want to bring up is credit cleaning. A lot of people have been going to these credit cleaning firms, but what you also need to understand about it is I've seen people who've had their credit clean and they've had a bankruptcy, for example, and let's say they have 2 lines of credit. The banks, when they're reviewing your applications, will ask questions about what happened to this gap in their credit history. And that's one of the biggest problems I've run into over the years when people have cleaned their credit, is that all of a sudden everything just vanished. Well, what the banks do is if there's a bankruptcy involved, they have access to all the bankruptcy court records. They go through and they can pull everything and make their credit decision based upon that. So make sure you're very careful when using credit cleaning agencies. But I hope this video helps you out, because ultimately what we'd like you to do is continue to build your credit, because it's something that everyone should be able to do, is buy a car, buy a home, buy things that they want, but at reasonable rates. And the best way to do it is to follow the advice I gave you. Here at Wright Toyota, it's something we specialize in, is helping people improve their credit ratings. Because folks, we understand bad things happen to good people, and we're here to help. If you know anybody who's in the market for either a car or a home, or trying to do anything to repair their credit, please share this video with them. Again, Jason Decker, General Sales Manager here at Wright Toyota in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're here to help you build your credit. Please give us a call or share this video with anyone who you know who's interested. Hope all is well, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.